can we money owowe amantra bi ahie nyelo ekome wiake sanie na yo ho ehie semie inushia ke esane yemi eja ke komo Jonathan po ni e ba ke ba play Manchester kaje 1970 ni ba ite tuwe afo Manchester limi ni anye aha chieftaincy court han ruling ake le Jonathan Echeniji Alexander osu Teinor owo the second day ayabale ya juate no enye manche ko ye ni mefin ni gbe na fe ikusun wale be amefe juni keshi owo eja kan bia mi Teinor bi amete koshi ni we fi o me ake bo wowe ji meni manche amame no ni woke bale na kan do te court reference point ya fi owo we shi bia ni Teinor obi etishi ni owo bia ni je he wo mi ake Teinor no ni reference point ya fi o Teinor poke batang mene ni agu Jonathan Majeli 1982 kama tang mene Jonathan Nabi ni eko ake le ni etu e play match le wa bia ke kaja ya court hu ko mi na wa fi ati court po ni ruling cashin po pono na fio ni by ete si say I withdraw not wo gazette ni before then in 85 anolify ke not wo ye manche osu me ite no na meche not wo mancha meanwhile court ke je manche ni ona ni wo ona ke onjeye nu shishi no ni po ajemla mi po na fe po amebu se mi ameti oshin ame fi otomo ame hin epa no ba bia ke how much more keji aya court ba ha ruling ona ole wo Teinor we biye wo woji no cheme ni kusumi epi na me fi oye mhana emie amenu shishi wo we kunupa ni na equity ni ji me nje na shishu wolo ne ni nke choba ni loke camera akwenye ake the recovery of the West African past ni ene menyo wolo na me mababa o ni bokomie CC Randolph kabokomwe Samuel Johnson ni editor ni edit wolo na tole Paul Jenkins ni money put wolo na together atole J Parker ni wolo na miye wo Teinor we biye ka wo wie ni mo ko wo wie osu wie mo ho wo yi okehi wale eja ka wo ji no cheme wo fe endende awie wo wo na ai wie mo ka wo hi ekpa no po ba de komia me ba chon wo beni yebu akwa kwamli gbo 1914 ni mankowe ka konwe mpele mankralo yelihe mi kan no ko anya page 43 nike ene sisi ro den chengman ke wolu ne ina kan be many supporter mankowe candidate there CC Randolph, I mean the most celebrated Gadangme writer, Javin, the most celebrated black writer in the whole world. I mean he's the first black man to write black history. That's CC Randolph. Ni makane no kwanye biye. Okay? It was the attempt by the literate Euro-African elite to continue to assert their influence within the Asante Blohum, which led to the conflict over the stool of the late Yeboah Kwamli. Prominent among those joining Christian Randolph in nominating Martin Norte Kojo as the new Mankralo were his cousin Philip Randolph, his son-in-law Timothy Christian Fletcher, FC Loco, Mrs. Sarah Swanica, Nana Mam, and Reverend Samuel Wuta Ofe. All were Euro-Africans, with the exception of Wuta Ofe, also a Basel mission pastor. Also a Basel mission pastor, who described himself as a pure native Ga. In a quotation, these mulattoes pay expenses in connection with stool affairs and ceremonies. Wuta was later to explain, they have a right to be called stool owners. Cicero of Wibiye, I'm to Martin or Tekojo, so they have the right to be called stool owners. I'm a class saying this right, and indeed the very concept of stool owners, saying Acheme into bracket, was challenged by others in Asante Blohum, who saw themselves as Gamenkron, real or pure God. There were no stool owners, testified by the Sumanche, Ochambe, James Ado, Nijimi, Inini, Nana Shushu, Denche. Ne ke amake, e ke CC Randolph, ke Fletcher, ke Loco say, ke e ke amake, the stools belong to the Osu people. No mulattoes perform these customs. Osu stools are fetish. The venerable CC Randolph, ke neke hena no abi na ameye osofwe na me wana nwaga wojin. Their contemporary is my great grandfather, James Ado Adusekwa. And lehe woni manko wenye eye Mankralo at the time, because a car market osu say not a manoni osu say fetish ni no kaje oje mi oye mene me pile histories ne ni ke ame yu okeke wo ke wo wie ke wo buabe wo tun oshishi mene ko ya bo ka bi mgwa ke mini jo osu sablan e ba ke osu kadigbo ho no ko be na kai shinshwa me boy ni ke amantra ndo kron ojiboe no je sen mi o ba le sen sablan inye European residential extension documented ne magnetic ni on the page 145 ni in this was in 1931 ni adotekwa had the history of Osu ni ebawie point 35 and 40 okay. Other people are Danish government people who were their boatmen. They got their name from Fantiland. Osus are not sometimes called Kadiwe boy. Ni morning manake ni ne ye wolomiji CC Randolph. And he and na ye the recovery of West African past. Ni adote kwa kela ke enye play Osuman Carlos say ne e put to his place. Adote kwa at this time ne chonsu history ne kaake no ni CC Randolph wiake ne my wolem yake Osume acho amake Kadiwe boy. Allo Osu Kadi boy eke je naka. Eke they got their eke Osus are not sometimes called Kadiwe boy. Eke I am giving evidence as Osumanche. I can at time le represent Osumanche. aka osu kusumi mo ko lefe Teinor we bi o di kusun agi wo eke we have a nickname Osu Adigbo. Osu Adigbo. AADEGBOR. Osu Adigbo. They explain meaning Osu antelope hunters. And no no ye ko Teinor we pop anwe. Age boy jinye ni kusumi nyele. Ona. Ni ole kaji o tawo ni ole no ne wona acho adigbo je kadigbo hadigbo eja ke ye ni woje o ye no osudoku bi eje ke shy bi eje mene wo no wo chole the shy game reserve ni jemeko ti o ba na different antelope species. One of the species ni gbeye ni anye agbele wo na agbe ole le actually adi ni body bobby mo ni wo ke batang mene osudoku manche na ekwete ne na animle isablaji adigbo animle eja ke osu manche fun osu manche isablani adigbo je kadigbo
ni vana mabibo sanifio kadigbo ke adigbo mini difference yo
corrupted no to ke osu me amelegbe shishin ni won aje kadiwe boejiwo sisi no nkeba ke sisi rendo fa is a contemporary of adotekwa
okay
ona boni ni yo ni skusumie wo no ni kaje bo onu shishin come on mene na atwon ne wo ke ko ta ke sen eye wo den ni ke o ke ko ke he wants to go into locus oba atwon ko ta ni sen yo menu nke yo ko te I'm guessing laji first ni waka kwa maka sa ameka ameka say to me waka maka say waka ko take say all day kajabe you know ni Teinor gbo say mo na ko down mo tako no down kusun amele after ni Teinor can claim mo meji no ni jienyo nta say no amena ko down no waka ko ta ke ko tensu mo why locus wo ba twan ni sen yo agbona mega sen laaje eja ke wo ke wo buabe wo twan hihye sen kusumi ame tafracha ame shishu ame dada no fo ame shishu ni ba fo ame ni kanso ani fo ame ni fo ame cheme ni ba sha ame no ame le kusumi ni sen mpo ame nakoda no keji ayo su Manchester ne monye men wo kepele oni ahie kanya na me mfe ni social media owo we he amepele no owo we bia na is on the reference point yesanye na yomi the reference point is Teinor no men na me fe oni bia fe ye ne emie they are only wasting their time and I'm waste your time ni wo mi wie ne ka wie me na e ba wie mo ko wo wie she ba wie ma ka sa ke wo jale ne ka wie mo na mi eja ke kaji ake ka ayeni no wie lo hie o ba pewu ke wo kwe na yin ake wo kakla kpakpa ba fo onufulo eja ake ni bi ni je na kai gbemene inyano amen flo wie mo ken chala ye social media no ni je na ka me ke na kai no wo na lake ke se a trial informally momo wo ye dodoa just for the formal trial eja ke wo yi etenfin wo fin wo lebo na ba agbisane na mokomoko benile na me fin amele na eka eja ke to mo beni tino ni wie bie ke bie wo ka me lawyer say wo ka me pe to beni tino ni wie ni boni aba agbina mo fin mole e first year law student le yake moni ko ba yi manche je mona make ha ni je moni ayene ba she no na numpo ni ba yi na ate na abamogo na ke ha le ni je moni mpo aga echo family trip oni won mani jo zigzag le den je po enu shishi ni mugubanu sisi si moni je tọpa mi